Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, we would like to present about our assignment 2 for thinking skill courses, which is the problem solving assignment. My name is Cik Mashita Khaira binti Cik Zulkifli. My message number is 199184. My partner is?
Hi, my name is Nur Nabilatusna binti Zamri and my metric number is 198911.
Okay, so let us start. So our title that we chose is the death accident in Malaysia is the third highest globally. So for the introduction, uh, there are more than 90% of road traffic death occur in the low and middle income countries. By the comparison, the fatalities rate in developed countries are all in single digits. But for the road traffic injury death rates are highest in the African region. Even within the high-income countries, people from lower socioeconomic background are more likely to be involved in road traffic crash. Malaysia, our country itself, has the third highest fatality rate from the road traffic accident in Asia and ASEAN, behind Thailand and Vietnam. So based on the record, our fatality rate are similar to that some of African countries. So this is based on the graph that we found, the dying on the road for 2016 and 2013. So we can see the rate is for Malaysia. Oh, this one is for Malaysia, which is behind Thailand and Vietnam. So yeah, this one. And then for this graph shows that the total death caused by road accident by year for Malaysia itself. For this year, we can see the increase rate from 2003 to 2013. So what is the main causes of the road accident? So we have list 10 main causes that always been shared in the social media and also from the government itself. So the first one is the driving drunk. The second one is the hand-free phone while driving. The third one is the crash the red light on the road. The fourth is changing lane without signaling. The fifth is unmaintained vehicle. Six, convoy and illegal racing, ICE. 7, road constraint. 8, distracted driving. 9, turning on the hazard light at inappropriate time. And then 10 is speeding and speeding in the rain. So we can see all these always occur during after we have a talk session with the uh, victim of the accident road. So what is the solution to reduce that in Malaysia? The first one, we have doing some research which is very good. It is to require the booster seat for children less than 12 years old. For example, at the back seat in the car, usually the person that have the child must put the booster seat to avoid when the brake session, to avoid the baby jump out from their seat. So the second one is the seat belt and child restraint violation, which is all people or all the passenger in the car need to wear their seat belt for the safety. And then number 3 is perform engine maintenance regularly. For example, always go to service your car 6 months. I think it's 3 months or in that range. So make sure you perform your engine maintenance to avoid any crash or any problem during on the road. And then the fourth is get as much supervised practice driving as possible. This is very concerned for the person, actually for the person that who knew in getting the license, so that you will more exposed on how to drive in the real situation, in the real road, not just in your place practicing. So the fifth is underage drinking and drug use is illegal. So this is very famous right now, which is most of the case for the midnight crash is involve the person that take drunk the alcohol. So we think this is one of the best solution for underage drinking and drug use is illegal. So yeah. And then the sixth one is the limit the passenger in the car to rise up the driver focus. For example, if the car is the MPV, make sure the passenger is less than 7. So if it more than 7, the situation in the car is will be uncontrolled. For example, if the child very naughty, don't want to
Yeah.
listen, right? So they will make the driver lost their focus. So Husna will continue the other 7. Okay.
Okay, I will explain other solution and also the best solution that we have decided. So for my first point, which is the seventh solution to reduce death due to road accident, is limit night driving. As we know, during night there is a lot of cases like young people used to have use drug and also have alcohol. And then the eight is train the poor weather conditions. It trains for poor weather condition, which is we need to improve our public transport facility so that people will always have option beside using car. Okay, and then the nine is cell phone are used for emergency only, which is we always know that people nowadays keep using telephone even during driving, right? So
Yes.
I think we need to restrict the law so that people really concerned that using phone during driving is very dangerous. And next, always monitor the road quality and condition, which is this is the government part. Government should always update the road condition so that we doesn't the road doesn't have to be dangerous for people use. And then after that, we need to educate people the use of proper motorcycle helmet, seatbelt, and child restraint. I think the 11 point is quite same with Cekta points. The second or the third point, I think. And this is very important because if we see current situation, at the village
Area.
village area at the village area, the people there doesn't wear helmet because
Yeah.
they think it's just a small road, but it is very dangerous actually. And then the 12 is speed management. I think we need to reduce the speed limit, which is we can give summon to people who drove who drive above the speed limit. Okay, next. Okay, after that, infrastructure design and improvement, which is this is also the government part. So the engineer, the architecture, and the design person need to improve our road, which is if we refer to the link that our lecturer give about the Malaysia is the third highest death rate due to road accident. It tells us that Malaysia also is the third highest dangerous road in in the world, I think. Okay, after that, vehicle safety standard. So every car should be make sure that it is under vehicle safety standard.
The same one.
Okay. Okay. Next, the last one is enforcement of traffic law and post-crash survival. So I will talk more about the last one point because this is our best solution actually. We think that it is the best solution to reduce road accident in Malaysia. So next. So okay. So we choose enforcement of traffic law and post-crash survival because if traffic law on drink driving, seatbelt wearing, speed limit, helmets, and children restraint are enforced, they can bring about the expected reduction in road traffic fatalities and injuries related to specific behavior. Thus, if the traffic law are enforced, it is likely to have a very high chance of influencing behavior of people in Malaysia. Okay, next, which is the post-crash survival part. So care of injuries after a crash has occurred in extremely time sensitive. Delay of any minutes and any seconds can make a difference between life and death. So by improving our post-crash care requires ensuring access to timely pre-hospital care and improving the quality of both pre-hospital and hospital care such as through special training programs. And this solution is the most effective choice as it requires less cost compared to other solutions. So when we do the enforcement of traffic laws, automatic our people will behave themselves and follow the rules because they need to pay for their faults, right? So
Yes.
I think this is the best way to discipline people in Malaysia
Yeah.
because they don't even care about dangerous and so on. What do you think, Shita? You have
Yeah, I
anything to
think
add?
this is our best solution. It's also the most low cost involved. So I think yeah, or only maybe some country also have made this traffic law and post crash survival enforcement, but maybe it must be tightened. So for example, if the
Yeah,
person does not pay the sue, they cannot travel overseas. So all the
yeah,
people will be behave and make sure that they follow all the laws. So anything to add, Isna?
I think we have a current issue which is the drunk driver
Mm-mm.
that caused death to the. Okay, I think that the law about drunk drivers should be really tightened up and they should be punished even more because they
Yes.
cause death to innocent people. I think
Mm-mm.
it really affect the family actually.
Yeah.
So I think Malaysia should really improve the law about that because
Yes.
other countries like Korea, Japan have very tight law
Mm-mm.
about the drunk drivers itself.
So I think we jump to the conclusion.
Yeah.
So for our best solution that we chose is the enforcement of traffic law and post crash survival. So we hope that in future or in soon, Malaysia itself will try hard to reduce this death rate so that Malaysia will be very peacefully and also very safe. So that's all from us. I guess. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Isna.
Bye.